that the World Cup is on an entirely different scale. In 2018, 3.6 billion people watched the tournament across the 60.
Hello and welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be checking out World Cup or Super Bowl, what is bigger. If you're new here, consider liking, subscribe to the channel, watch to the end with me. Let's get into it.
The Super Bowl can feel like the center of the sporting universe.
I would say, actually for me, I would say World Cup is the center of the sports universe, not Super Bowl. I heard about Super Bowl, I think that was 2 years ago. Like all my life, I never even knew events as like Super Bowl even exists. But I knew World Cup growing up. So for me, it's the other way around.
In the weeks-long build-up, the flash bulbs which light up the stadium while the opening kickoff hangs in the air, and the world-famous recording artist who plays to an audience of millions at half-time, the event has an aura of unquantifiable size. But just how does it compare with the World Cup? Well, in America, it's enormous. Super Bowl 56, which saw the Los Angeles Rams defeat the Cincinnati Bengals, was relatively unremarkable in viewership terms. And yet, across the various broadcasting platforms, the game totaled a viewership in excess of 112 million. That represented a rise on the previous year, but it was still significantly short of the 172 million viewers attracted by Super Bowl 51, in which the New England Patriots enacted a stunning comeback against the Atlanta Falcons. But 2022 still described the event's penetration. According to Nielsen data published by NFL.com, 90% of all people using a television in the United States.
But I don't know why it does not even sound fair to my ear comparing Super Bowl to World Cup. Super Bowl is just America as a country. This feels like all this movie that you see the world is coming to an end, and when they say the world is coming to an end, they actually mean New York or Washington DC. So Super Bowl is just all about America. World Cup, do you know what it means? World Cup, like the whole world coming together to host a soccer match. Like, I don't know. Super Bowl is obviously very big, but to me, let me see. Probably they will see something that will kind of make me switch.
During the event on February the 13th, 2022, we're watching Super Bowl 56. So while it has its ups and downs, the Super Bowl dominates its market. By adjusting its estimates to include different sized viewing parties, Nielsen calculated that roughly 208 million people watched the most recent Super Bowl, a figure roughly 2/3 the size of the United States population. But while that describes its local presence and doesn't incorporate the between 30 to 50 million viewers who watched from outside the US, expressing that viewership as a percentage of the global population of 8 billion provides important context, and also shows that the World Cup is on an entirely different scale. In 2018, 3.6 billion people watched the tournament. Across the 64 games played in Russia.
Like, you can't compare like 3.6 billion compared to million. Like, actually, I was just saying this. Super Bowl feel like all these cartoons or movies that be like, what is coming to an end, and the world is just a state in America. Not even the full America, just New York or one state like that, or LA. So it does not compare. It's a big sport, it's a big event, but World Cup, and it's so funny. I don't think World Cup is really big in the US. Is World Cup actually big in the US? Please tell me in the comment section down below. Because the hype around Super Bowl, I don't see the hype of World Cup from the US part. You only see the hype from World Cup from European countries and some African countries, and yeah, Asia a bit. But I don't get that hype from the US. I don't see that on my FYP, like those hype. So please tell me in the comment section down below if the US people actually watch the World Cup too. Do they actually enjoy it? Do they like it? I want to know how you guys view the World Cup to be.
The average per match television audience was 194 million. Essentially, on a viewership basis alone, that equates to 64 Super Bowls within a month. According to FIFA's estimates, the total audience across all games and ceremonies in 2022 is expected to rise significantly and exceed 5 billion.
Yes.
That would be greater than the 3.6 billion who watched the 2012 Olympic Games in London, or the 3.2 who tuned in to watch the Rio Games 4 years later. But the final itself has a staggeringly high audience, and as a single one-off game is really the only direct comparison with the Super Bowl. In 2010, 909.6 million people worldwide watched Spain beat the Netherlands, an audience more than 14 times the size of the two countries' collective population. In
Wow.
2014, that figure rose again, with 1.01 billion viewers tuning in to see Germany defeat Argentina after extra time. And that number grew further in 2018.
I don't
with
know
more-
about Super Bowl, but there's a feeling when it comes to watching World Cup. I'm not really a big fan of soccer. You guys call it soccer, but we call it football. So let me just say soccer for you guys to actually understand. I don't know the. I'm not really a big fan of soccer, but once it comes to World Cup, I always tune in to watch because you feel like your heart wants to just pump out of your chest. Like the tension in the air is just so unreal. Like the tension you feel during World Cup is the tension you've never felt in your life before. Like everybody have just feel like everybody heart is beating the same time. Like do 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 do. Like when you go to like a public place like bar or a restaurant where everybody is viewing the match at the same time, everybody focus on the TV. Everybody is just glue. Like that is passion. Super Bowl is more of like entertainment, like obviously soccer is obviously entertainment, like the celebrity coming to perform, all this other additional stuff. But when you come to World Cup, like it's all about the sports, it's all about the game. You don't want to even blink, you don't even want to miss a second about it. I don't know how to explain that feeling, but if you don't understand that feeling, just try to watch World Cup and you get what I'm trying to say.
1.1 billion people across the world seeing France defeat Croatia in Russia. It's an upward trend which captures the growth of the event, but also the tournament's truly global nature and the final's imperviousness to the identity or size of the countries taking part. In that regard, it's a spectacle and an event without comparison. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel.
Yeah.
The Athletic
I'm
brings
going
you
to drop the original link down in the description box down below. And again, as I was saying, World Cup, I don't think there's any sports event that can come close to World Cup. Though it's a good event, but World Cup is just like a league of its own. Like I just can't explain the feeling when it comes to watching World Cup. I don't really enjoy football, but I enjoy World Cup a lot. I don't care the country is playing against the other country, but just the tension in the air. Like you just don't know who's going to win. I feel like you winning that game, you're bringing glory and honor and a lot to your country. So the tension, even the player, you can see the player, everybody's trying to do their best, everybody's putting the effort. They don't care if they're going to break a body part. They just know I'm going to bring this cup back to my country. That yes, it's also yeah, we brought it to our country. And what about World Cup? Each country that win World Cup is being like documented down in history. To the next 20 years to come, the next 50 years to come, they'll say, okay, yeah, we won the World Cup 1990 something, 2021. Like that's how it's been done. But Super Bowl, I don't know how you guys do it over there. I need to sit down and watch Super Bowl. I've really watched the opening of it, like the ones Chris Stapleton kind of sang his way through the is it halftime is called, yeah, when Chris Stapleton sang the national anthem, the one Whitney Austin sang, another one again. I saw another one. So that's what I watched. I don't really watch the game. But World Cup, I don't really know if I won't watch the performance on World Cup. I'm more invested on the sport itself. So that's the difference between World Cup and Super Bowl for me. And one of the World Cup song I can actually remember is the one performed by Jason Derulo. That was how many years back? That look how far we've come now, 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 now. I'm a fan of Jason Derulo. I love his music, but that actually does take me to the like it catapulted my love for him to like the next level. Like I just like see him in a different light. I just like, okay, this guy can actually sing. I know he can sing before, but just that performance, that World Cup Coca-Cola performance he did, like, yeah, you like it feels like everything to me. And World Cup has had amazing songs throughout the history. Talking about World Cup as large. So yeah, in case you have not watched any World Cup events before, please don't miss out on the next World Cup. Tune in and watch. Just have that experience, and trust me, you're going to thank me for that. And on my own end, I'm going to try to watch a Super Bowl and try to understand the Americans, how they feel when they watch Super Bowl and get the experience they're also getting. Probably at the end of the day, I'm missing out. So let's just make it like that. I'm going to watch Super Bowl. Please watch World Cup. And you're going to have that experience. And trust me, you're going to thank me for it. Thank you for watching with me. If you're new here, consider liking, subscribe to my channel. and I hope to see you on my next video. Stay safe and bye for now, guys.